I want to show you what happens when an old school restaurant gets completely transformed into something that's current and trendy and really tasty. So let's get a taste of Rose in East Boston. Rose is an international tapas restaurant and craft cocktail lounge in Eastie's Day Square. It opened up about a year ago, and from the atmosphere and design point of view, this place is impressive. The vibe is sexy and sophisticated. There are these amazing murals all over the walls, cool lighting, lots of live flowers, and of course, roses are everywhere. So it's a popular spot for a date night or a girls' night out. And it's really mind-blowing to me that this space used to be Javelli's, which at one point was the oldest Italian restaurant in Greater Boston, having opened in 1924. So to go from this to this is just an incredible transformation, and it really demonstrates the evolution of the East Boston restaurant scene. As for the menu, the focus is on a lot of shareable small plates with influences from all over the world, particularly with flavors from Spain, Latin America, and the islands. So let's dig in. First up, we got the croquetas de pollo, or the chicken croquettes. This is one of the most famous and popular Spanish starters, and it pairs perfectly with a glass of wine or a cocktail. Basically, it's a little deep-fried bite that's stuffed with a combination of chicken, ham, white onion, and mozzarella cheese. They come 3 to an order, and the chipotle aioli dipping sauce really puts it over the top. You also got to get the empanadas. It's another dumpling kind of appetizer, but this one is inspired by Argentina. If you don't know, Argentina is known for having some of the best beef in the world. So these crispy empanadas are stuffed with seasoned ground beef, onions, and peppers. And with this one, I'd highly recommend adding some of their house-made chimichurri sauce packed with fresh herbs, garlic, and olive oil. On the seafood side of things, check out this shrimp ceviche. This is very popular throughout Latin America, especially Peru and Mexico. So you have fresh shrimp that's basically cooked in a citrus marinade along with mango, cilantro, and jalapenos. They throw on some crispy plantain chips as well, so it's very light and refreshing and a great way to start your meal. They also offer some tasty fish tacos. The fish is lightly battered, it's topped with a fruity pico de gallo made with apples for extra crunch, and it's drizzled with an avocado cream sauce. If you're not much of an adventurous eater, you can always fall back on a burger, and thankfully, Rose actually has a really good one. You get a nice juicy patty, cheddar cheese, lettuce, and tomato all stacked up on a brioche bun, plus they throw on some pineapple barbecue sauce for a little tropical twist. Comes with a side of fries, but if you're looking for a potato, this is the dish I would recommend, the patatas bravas. Now, patatas bravas is a traditional Spanish dish, always one of the most ordered tapas selections. They're basically skin-on potatoes that have been cut into cubes, cooked until they're nice and crunchy on the outside, while staying soft and fluffy on the inside, and they're covered in a traditional spicy brava sauce, which has some tomato and smoked paprika, plus they throw on a drizzle of garlic aioli and a hint of cilantro. If you're looking for old school Italian, there is a memory lane section of the menu that has some of the original dishes that were popular at Javelli's, including the chicken alla vodka. This is a big old bowl full of rigatoni pasta, along with chicken, pancetta, and onions in a creamy tomato vodka sauce. I honestly can't tell you if this is anything like the original Javelli's recipe, but I can tell you that it definitely hits the spot. And if you're not into the whole sharing and small plates thing, why not just order yourself a filet mignon? The steak is tender, cooked to a perfect medium rare all the way through, and it's served with some creamy risotto that's slow cooked with portobello mushrooms, garlic, and Asiago cheese. Now for dessert, we're gonna recommend the choco flan. This is like getting 2 desserts in one. On top, you have the traditional creamy, smooth caramel flan, and on the bottom, there's a rich and dense chocolate cake. And you don't wanna leave without trying one of their signature cocktails, or even an entire cocktail tree. Recommended are the house hibiscus margarita or the money shot, which is made with fresh kiwi, vodka, and sake. So at the end of the day, if the question is, will you accept this Rose? The answer is a definitive yes, at Rose Restaurant in East Boston.